Payne admits he sucks at singing. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how Payne admits he sucks at singing. Let's get right into it. Former One Direction member Payne admits he is a terrible singer. The artist used social media to make fun of his friends. While making a fun video, he was approached by a friend and asked to sing, which he declined. Payne recently went viral for using an odd mix of accents at the 2022 Oscars, and he recently made fun of the moment by attempting to do an Elvis Presley impression. He is currently in a committed relationship with Kate Cassidy. While trying out a bright light for a video, Payne asked his friend, Hadley Ann, what he was supposed to do with it. He said, "Am I supposed to look sexy?" as he struck several poses for the camera. His friend then suggested he sang a song, to which Payne confessed, "Can't do it, never been any good." Payne recently mocked his viral accent moment at the 2022 Oscars. The singer used an odd blend of American and Irish accents while discussing the Will Smith and Chris Rock slap at the Oscars. Payne posted several clips in which he attempted an Elvis impersonation as a nod to the viral moment. Payne's new girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, was seen in the video covering her face as the singer turned the camera to capture her. She was dressed in white shorts and a pink hoodie and was laughing at his hilarious Elvis impersonation. He captioned the video, "I do accents too. It's that time of night, but it is Christmas," according to the Daily Mail. It's safe to assume that Payne is going through an awkward phase of his life. Simon Cowell founded One Direction on the British singing competition show The X Factor in 2010. The band, which included Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Payne, Louis Tomlinson, and Zayn Malik, took a break in 2015. Each member has gone on to record their own solo music with varying degrees of success since the break. Payne's single Strip That Down was a success, but we haven't heard much from the singer since the song's release until the viral video with Logan Paul. Payne opened up about a variety of topics, including the true origin story of One Direction, which dates back to his rejection by Simon Cowell on X Factor 2 years before the group was formed, on a later season of the show. He described his feelings of dejection after being eliminated from the top 24 in 2008, and how he and his mother later had dinner with Cowell, who told Payne that he had true talent but needed to return to school and mature before getting his real shot at fame. Payne was rejected from the show as a solo artist 2 years later, but he was reunited with other ex-soloists to form One Direction. Payne detailed, "We got kicked off, all of us, and then me and Niall Horan were about to get the train in Euston, and this woman came running behind us and was like, 'Yo, please come back, the judges want to speak to you.' He then added, 'And they'd already done this to me once, so I was like, what the... Are you gonna mess with my emotions some more? I'm already crazy enough, thank you very much.' Payne continued, saying that the show's producers picked out members of the band. He shared, "And from what I've heard, is that part of the reason One Direction was made was because of Simon's promise to me that in 2 years, I'll make this work for you." He then said, "So we kind of started with my face and worked around the rest. I was the honorary member of One Direction, and he told me that story himself at his house." Upon hearing Payne's testimony, many fans expressed their thoughts on his comments. One user wrote, "Well, they definitely thought he would be the breakout star of the group, and that's why his vocals dominate the Up All Night album. But that shifted pretty quick as the fans made clear how much they loved other members." Another user added, "I worked in a store for tween girls when 1D was huge. We sold some of their merch, t-shirts, journals, miscellaneous merchandise with their faces plastered on them. And the themed merch for sure always sold the least." A third user wrote, "Honestly, I never got into them myself, but a bunch of my friends were into 1D, and Liam was not the one any of them were into. I honestly keep forgetting his name and face, and thought he was the Kevin Jonas of the group." Payne also described rifts that happened while the band was still together, detailing one incident where he and an unnamed member were in an argument backstage before that band member threw Liam up a wall. Payne said of his response to the incident, "If you don't remove those hands, there's a high likelihood you'll never use them again." The former boy band member also spoke of his apparent dislike for Zayn Malik, telling Logan Paul that there were many reasons he disliked Malik, but also many reasons why he'll always be on his side. After receiving a lot of flack online for his comment, Payne took to his Twitter to clarify his remarks. He said, "Guys, I wouldn't normally comment on this stuff, but when it's your family, it's hard to let it slide." He then added, "I was saying that there will always be things we disagree on, but that I will always be on his side. That's family. Zayn is my brother, and I will stand by him forever." That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.